Are you battle tested? You had some beef, rap beef, this song?
Rap beef? Never no rap beef.
Okay.
But that's how I started out battling. But
never took it to the booth to diss somebody?
no, like if I did, I wouldn't say their name.
Okay, gotcha.
A lot of people think that's like corny, like as far as like, yo, you know what I mean? If you say some shit, just say their name. I'm like, why would I like promote this nigga? And when I say things,
okay,
like when I throw jabs, my jabs is not for everybody to know. It's for you to know. You know what I mean? It's only for, like, I'm gonna say something that me and you know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody else could just look at it as lyrics. You know what I mean? So I've done that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because, and they're like, damn, well, you said this, that, and that. Like, that from a third person view, they're like, damn, like, yo, you bodied that shit. I'm like, well, the person I'm talking about probably don't think so. But, I mean, I'm not saying that to them. I'm just like, oh, good looks. You know what I mean? But the person I'm saying something about, they know what I'm saying. You have no idea. You're just looking at it as a lyric. You know what I mean? Like, type shit. Because it's not meant for you.
Yeah, I felt like it was some subs on Nuclear Flaw. But I'm not even about to,
Nuclear Flaw?
But I'm not even about to.
Listen, I'll just say this. I'll say this. It was a song. It was a song that was sparked up because of some shit. You know what I mean? That made me think about some shit. It was pity. You know what I mean? Like that was the only thing that I could say that was like. It came from something. You know what I mean? Like it's just like, oh, these niggas think I'm dumb. Like. That's how I started off. I pity the fool. I pity the fool. I pity the fool to think that I'm dumb and think that he cool. What is the use? You niggas, but like it's like I see what you're trying to do, like, and you know what you was doing, so it's to you. Like I don't have to say it to anybody else. It's to you, like type shit. So, but yeah. But other than that, nah, it wasn't no shit on there. And that's part of the problem too, because like, I've been trying to be more mindful of that shit too. Because now, like, sometimes when I listen to some of my older songs, and me now, I emphasize on like rhyme schemes. That's I used to be heavy in lyrics and shit like that, but now it's just like rhyme schemes to me, or whatever. So I remember the time now that I'm older and I'm more mature and I understand what certain things might mean. And then I go back, I'm like, damn, that could be taken a certain way. Like, I remember I did a song for my stepdad, and I said something like, I said something to the effect that we more than family, we blood, cuz, or something like that. And I'm like, in hindsight, I'm like, well, they call Crips cuz and Bloods is blood. So it looked like I was saying something, but I wasn't. Yeah. It's just, I'm like, yo, like, more than family, we blood, cuz, like.
Yeah, but you don't want to be overthinking things, worried about how people gonna take it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But like, so it's like I be more mindful because like certain things I like when I say certain things because I remember. Matter of fact, it was this one dude. He was like, and he hit me up. It was like a year ago, and he was like, "Yo, I feel like." He said something to the effect that, and I'm not trying to down him, but basically what he was trying to say, he was like, "I feel like I inspired that bar or something like that." I'm like. What, like, you make music? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm, like, not trying to play this person, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you make music? Like, one, I didn't know that. Two, like, if you made music, I didn't hear, like, what made you think that you inspired that line? Like, what made you think that I'm, you know what I mean? Like, type shit. And so, it could just go to show, like, mad times, I could be probably saying things, and people be taking it a certain type of way because of the way that I'm wording it. Because, like I said, I'm like, I want all when I be writing, I be wanting I don't just want my last word to rhyme. I might want, like, my last 4 words to rhyme.
Dude, you got the multi-syllable rhyming schemes crazy. Like, I'll just be like, yo, dude, how does your mind think? And it all makes sense. And it all be like, I've always told you you're an incredible writer. You know what I mean? I won't be just saying that to say, like, I'm just be listening like, damn, this nigga really left Earth. Like, how do you come up with this stuff?
Well, like, again, like, when I write, I don't have the words. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of people do this. I have the melody, like the pattern of, and then when the words fit in, and then now, so then after a while, so, and in a way it kind of like tests me in a way, because if I, like, let's just say I was a street nigga and I'm like, I clap the gun, you rap for fun, and this, that, like, you know what I mean? But then if I say something like, what's so weird? I don't know, let's just say like it was a gun called the fucking, the skidamabop, like, you know what I mean? And I'm like, yo, how could I tell this nigga, how am I gonna rhyme a word that's saying to this nigga that I'm gonna kill him that rhymes with skidamabop? I'm like, I'm clipping your top, I flip, you know what I mean? Like, so now it's words that you wouldn't normally put together per se, you know what I mean? And that's just like off the things, but it's like I want to convey this to you, but I don't want to take the easy way out and then just end up rhyming 1 or 2 words. I still want to rhyme them last 4 words or whatever. So now I gotta be creative with it. How can I, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like when I was young, we used to call cars Gundams. You ever see like Gundam Wing and shit like that? We used to call them Gundams, or like motherfucking like different dialect that I had, but it didn't start off that way. We didn't initially call a car a Gundam. I was rapping and I was like, damn, like the last word was this, but I want to talk about a car now, and I like, it's like Gundam. Like,
oh, so you just made it up?
Yeah, like now cars is Gundams now, because a Gundam is a mobile suit, and like I didn't have nothing to rhyme with that, so I had to find a unique way to be like, so you know, like damn, the nigga said he pull up in the Gundam. You nobody ever said that as a car, but you know I'm talking about a car now, because the way that I referenced it.
Right.
But it wasn't, I wasn't calling it a Gundam before that line. Like, you know what I mean? It's just I didn't know what to say. Like, I gotta make it rhyme with the last shit. I want it to sound like dope and you still understand what I'm saying. So that's how a lot of my shit comes. So basically, like when I be rhyming my shit, you know, it's just cause like I said, when I used to be all into punchlines. Well, first I was all into like the whole like Keith Murray style rap, or the cannabis type.
I'm glad you gave that up.
Yeah, like all that. Yeah, like all the using the big words. And you wanna know what made me stop rhyming like that though?
What's that?
What made me stop rhyming like with the big words is because like when I be like writing my shit, when I be like recording my shit, I'm like trying to say it with feeling, right? And I'm going over doing take after take after take after take. Then I was like, yo. Well, this is the way I viewed it. I was like, yo, you can't say a scientific equation with feeling. You know what I mean? E equal MC squared to the pi, my nigga. Like, you know, like, no matter what, there's no feeling behind it.
Yeah.
So it's like, simplify your shit. That way, you can say it with feeling, because a person be like, yo, like, it's like aggression. Like, you know what I mean? Like, or whatever whatever, you can say it, you say it in a way that's relatable. You can't be sitting there like, you know what I mean? Hit you in the head with the beaker and blah, blah, blah. Like,
Yeah.
No feeling. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so that's what made me start bringing it down and trying to simplify this shit. So once I started simplifying it and I stopped trying to be too much of a punchline guy, I was like, I just like flow. I just be wanting to like, I just be wanting somebody to hear my shit and be like, yo, this nigga, like, either he sounds like the beat, or his words is becoming a beat that's in the shit. You know what I mean? Like, that turns me on when it comes to rap and shit. Like, that's what I listen to now. Like, you know what I mean? When I listen to niggas and shit like that, I listen to, like, I still fuck with niggas that say like some heartfelt shit and this, that, and the third, but my first love is just hearing like, yo, why his shit sound like that? Like, why his shit it's just a constant flow, like, you know what I mean? And then the words is rhyming, cause like I said, like, but that's also to my detriment too, because I feel like I tell people all the time, like, it's hard for me to write a rhyme and be like, hey yo, my name is Bogustice and I rock the spot, and then every time I come through, you already know I'm making it hot. I can't like go through a whole line, like it's always like, hey yo, the Gustus snuff this, that, and like, you know what I mean, like all in there, because that's the only way I've been rhyming. So I'm like, I be trying. Sometimes I try it, like to keep real. I want to go through a whole line and just rhyme at the end. Go through the line, rhyme at the end, like that's so hard for me. You know what I mean? So
I can see
Everybody
that.
got their own thing though, you know.